everyone, it's Chris the Batman Statue Collector. I hope you're all doing great out there, and welcome back once again to Brotherhood of the Bat Collectibles. And I have a very, very special treat for all of you guys today. I think I'm the very first person on YouTube to be bringing you a comparison of Sideshow Collectibles' newest premium formats. That's right, the last two premium formats that they have come out with, other than, of course, the blue variant for this one. But I'm really excited to be comparing and contrasting these two amazing statues. I mean, just look how amazing these two look together. They are both Batman, but both are very, very different. Of course, this one right here is sculpted by the incredible Martin Canale. This one is absolutely fantastic. Some people do not like this one, though, however, because they felt like it had chaps or it had a hunchback, but I absolutely love this one. And then, of course, the newest one right here to the collection, absolutely fantastic. That 70s, 80s vibe going on with the incredible stylized cape. It just looks absolutely fantastic. And again, just look at these two side by side. They are about the same height. I do want to say I apologize. I said that this one was like 24.5 inches tall. I apologize, guys. I mismeasured. He is 22.5 inches tall. So again, 22.5 inches tall, and he is just a smear taller than this one right here. So they're both pretty darn close in size. And they are just both really amazing. So I wanted to kind of compare and contrast these two and figure out kind of which one I think is the better of the two. It's going to be kind of difficult because there are elements about both that I like and there are elements about both that I dislike. But let's go ahead and start with the base first. Of course, the Martin Canale sculpt has that amazing Amadeus Arkham grave site. Absolutely fantastic. Multiple colors in this, multiple things going on with the sculpt. It's got that rock base, it's got bricks in the back. It's just a really, really great and incredible sculpt. Of course, I really love this one. It is a little bit narrow and compressed. You know, it doesn't take up a ton of room, but it is a nice footprint, and I love the Arkham at the front. Of course, Mad Dog there at the very, very front. If you compare it to the base here, this one, as I mentioned in the review, I really like, but I feel like it is maybe a little bit simplified. I would have liked to have seen a little bit more detail with this one, and so, you know, I think they're both good. I like the height of this one, but I have to go with the base on this one. I think this one is the better base for sure. It definitely helps tell a story. However, you know, gargoyles help tell a story too for Batman. So anyway, I happen to like that other base just a bit better. Now, let's move on to the bodies themselves. Here you have more of a modern Batman. Some people complain about these Batmans that they're too armored, that a lot of Sideshow's pieces or even the Arkham games and everything else, the modern suits are very heavily armored. However, I like that because if you're really a vigilante, are you going to be parading around in your underwear? No, you are not. You are going to have heavy armor to combat whatever people are shooting at you, or, you know, mallets or bats or hyenas or whatever's coming your way, or Joker toxin, you know, whatever. You're going to need protective elements. You're going to need all of those things in your utility belt. You're going to need the armor to protect your body. And as you know, Batman takes up a lot of, you know, a lot of damage. So I do really like this one. Of course, this body here is also really well sculpted. Some people didn't like how he's kind of crunched over. I actually think it looks very good. I think it looks very sinister and kind of vampire-like. This one is more simplified. This is that classic kind of that underwear look, you know, that pajamas look that Batman's had for so long. And I think it looks really good too. And so I don't really know if I could pick a winner here. I tend to like a little bit more of maybe the armored look, somewhere in between. You know, I look at that Batman back there from Prime 1 Studio and Sideshow. That one is kind of a cross between the two. It's armored, but it's a little bit smooth, whereas this one is super heavily armored, and this one right here is, you know, a little bit more simplified. But I don't know if I could give a winner on this one, guys. I like them a lot. I really, really do. Let's look at weapons. This one here is, some people call this the pizza cutter, but it's actually incredibly well designed if you actually see what Martin had in mind, where this actually shoots these out. And so while this might be maybe non-traditional, it's incredibly clever. I really like what they did with that one. And then, of course, here you have this great element here with the actual metal claw. I think that looks really, really great. And so if I had to choose a weapon accessory, I think I would go with the new bluer version, just because I like that rope with the claw and it's real metal. I think that's really cool. Of course, this one, again, very, very creative, but maybe not quite as traditional looking in terms of Batman's gadgets. So anyway, I probably would go with the more modern on the weapon there. Let's talk about capes. Okay, so this one, of course, has the fabric cape, the posable fabric cape, and people either love fabric capes or hate them. And so sorry, Tim Hansen, I know that's going to kill you at Sideshow, but I like this cape a lot. I think it's well done. But I have to go with this cape just because it is so beautiful. The back of it is just incredible how good it looks. It is a sculpted cape, and again, the cape, or as somebody pointed out yesterday, it's really actually a cloak because it's so long. Capes are shorter, but this cloak, if you will, is just beautiful, and it is the star of this statue, in my opinion. It's just absolutely incredible, and I love it. So the cape here wins hands down for me. Again, it is the superstar when you look at the two of these. Would I have liked to see maybe a sculpted cape on this one? Maybe. I don't know. But anyway, God, look at these. They just look so good together, don't they? They're just fantastic. Okay, let's look at the head sculpts then, okay? So we're just going to look at this one here, and we're going to then compare it to this one here, kind of that stern faces on both. I think that this head sculpt right here wins hands down. I love this head sculpt. It's very reminiscent of the bust that's back there. I just really like it. I think Martin did a fantastic job with it, the art direction. And again, you have that great chin, great eyes, looks really good. And then here you have another great portrait, although I don't think that this one is as strong. And I did talk about that in my review. I feel like the face portraits on this was maybe the weakest part of the statue because, again, from neck down, it's just absolutely mind-blowing. I would have maybe liked to have seen a little bit more detail. And this one's very grayed out, like I mentioned. Still looks good, and I really like it, but I have to go with this one in my opinion. So again, that's kind of a rundown if you compare and contrast these two. I want to know in the comments down below, I want to know what you guys think. Which one is the iconic one? I did bring out the point that a lot of statues look like this one. This one's been done a lot in terms of look with the armor and everything else, the black. This one I feel like is very unique and different, which is why I wanted to add it to the cave. And so again, it's really difficult to decide which one is good. I really feel like the new blue one is going to be a sleeper hit. I have noticed a lot of people that I didn't expect say that they really, really love this one. And so I'm really curious as to what you guys think. What do you think about this new one compared to the old one? And as an added bonus, I haven't told you guys this yet, I am going to be putting this one, that's right, in the case back there so you guys can see what it looks like, to see if it is the new rightful owner of the Batman diorama. I really want to see him in the case, and I want to see what you guys think as well, whether this should be in the case or this Batman should be in the case. I don't even know myself, but I'm hoping that you help me decide. Of course, I will make that final decision. I'm assuming that 50-50 of you will, as always, choose this one and this one, so who knows what will happen. But anyway, I can't wait to put him in the case to show you guys and see how he kind of lines up with the rest of the rogues. So let's go ahead and do that right now. All right, guys, so I have him here up in the case, and this is going to be pretty exciting to see what he looks like. And again, I know a lot of you have asked kind of what he might be like with all of the rogues, and here we go. Let me kind of back up a little bit and show you what he looks like in the case. And I have to say, I think he looks pretty darn awesome in there. I'm really kind of shocked. I didn't think that he would necessarily fit because, you know, he is that classic 70s, 80s Batman. Of course, you could say this is an 80s Batman or Joker. But some of these other characters are a little bit more modern looking. But I think it actually works pretty well. But I definitely want to know your thoughts. Let me give you kind of some other angles here. Kind of a wide shot here of all of them together. It's pretty exciting to see a new one in there because I've had the other one in for a while now, the black suit version. Again, very, very different for sure, but I think it actually looks pretty darn good. But I do want to know your thoughts on this, guys. What do you think? Which one should I keep in the case? This one or the other, the black suit one that I've had in there for about a year or so now. But I got to tell you guys, I am pretty impressed with how this looks. Blue suit Batman is not my favorite look. I do like the black suit better on Batman. But I have to tell you, it does add a little bit of color in the case. And again, what do you guys think? Do you think he fits? I just really want to know your thoughts. I really want to know which one I should keep. Of course, I could also maybe put this one in the case right there. He still kind of stands out here on his own. Takes up a lot of room in the case, though. I'd have to do something drastically different. But I don't know. I've been really happy with the one that's in there, but I do have to say, this one does look really good. Again, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Also, let me know what you think about the comparison video. If you like these type of videos, let me know. And just thank you guys so very much for checking this out today. I really appreciate it. Hope you're all doing well. If you're new here, please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, click that notification bell, and also consider hitting that join button down below. That does give you early access, and I want to thank everybody that has joined recently. You guys are all absolutely amazing and incredible. And again, I love you all. Thank you for watching today. Hope you're all well, like I said, and I'll see you next time right here in the Batcave. Now help me decide which Batman stays in the case, because I'm Batman. Hey guys, thank you so very much for watching today, and if you're new here, please hit the subscribe button right here on the screen and check out these two awesome videos. I think you're going to love them. And also please join us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. I would love to have you join in all the fun. Thank you guys so very much for watching. See you in the Batcave.